Hello everyone, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog here, back again for another review for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the very final video of the Sonic re-review marathon. Yep, this is going to be our very last re-review here for Sonic Reviews. Haha, before we move on to the big, final, brand new Sonic review episode. So, yeah, so, when this said, random ringing in the background. Okay, that was odd. Anywho's, yeah, but still, this is the final episode of Sonic Reviews. Not the final episode of Sonic Reviews, but Sonic re-reviews. Yep. So, yeah, so with this said, today, on the last episode of this re-review marathon, we're going to be taking our very last look at none other than the 2012 live-action adaptation of Ace Attorney. Yep. And if you remember me correctly, right, if you return back to my past review of it, I usually, or you know, or just know my usual reviews, I usually have a prop or the actual like game or the DVD or a VHS right next to me. This time around, I can't not have anything with me because honestly, obviously enough, this movie is fully Japanese. This movie never was released in America. It's not dubbed. It's subbed. To my knowledge, it only got released in Japan, maybe Germany, and some little countries overseas. That's it. The only way we watched it was on a website called putlocker.com. And if you personally want to check up the Ace Attorney movie that we're talking about for yourself, we will leave the link in the description down below so you guys can go check out the movie for yourself. Because honestly, while we really want you to support the official release and all that shit. Oh, sorry, excuse my language. Excuse my language. But this is a personal talking right here. Excuse me. Anyways, while we do really support the official release and stuff like that for these great things, this movie honestly needs for you to be watched online because obviously, like I said, there's no other way you can watch it besides online if you live here in America or somewhere around this side of the world versus that side of the world where it actually had a physical release. So if you want to check it out and see what it's like for yourself, then Putlocker link is going to be down in the description down below for you to go watch it. So if you're going to go check it out, go check it out. So what this said, ladies and gentlemen, and also since I'm already plugging it before, I guess I could plug it. I guess I could just plug it in. I could just plug it in right here right now. If you do want to see my past and the very first review of Ace Attorney that I did back a while back, then the link in the description will be down below for that, because as of the time of recording this video right now, that video will be put under unlisted. So the only way you can watch that video from now on is through this video's description. So you'll go check it out. Go to the description down below and check out my very first take of the Ace Attorney review. So you want to go check it out? Go enjoy that. Alright, so with this said, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to jump right into the review, shall we? Okie dokie lokey. Alright. So for this movie, we're going to discuss the acting, the design, the music, the story. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I was reading our list wrong over here behind the camera. Breaking the fourth wall much, huh, Sonic? Shut up, Webkinzdare56. Just do your job. All right, then, Sonic. You're getting kind of rage quitting. All right. Whatever, Webkinzdare56, just do your job, okay? Alright. Alright, but anyways, let me rephrase that. Alright, so for this review, we're gonna looking at the acting, the music, the design, and story of Ace Attorney the movie. So bear this in mind. This is not going to be a game review. This is going to be a movie review. Like I said before, we're looking at the 2012 live-action adaptation movie of the Ace Attorney game, which I'm pretty sure, which covers like the first 2 or 3 games, which you know, we'll jump into the story. We're about to jump on into the story. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna kick this off with the story. So let's get started with the story. The story. Oh right, the story of Ace Attorney, the movie. Well, some with the game as well. Some with the game as well. That's gonna be a lot. You're probably gonna hear a lot. You're probably gonna hear a lot. You're gonna probably hear us a lot saying this, comparing the movie to the game, because obviously it's based on the game series. Ace Attorney. Duh. Why wouldn't we compare it to the games? So, anyways, oh yeah, I just realized something, guys. This is special because this very episode is going to be the weekend of the release of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, or Ace Attorney 6. Man. Good time to record this video and actually upload this video, guys. Man, I just thought about that. Well, how ironic. So, hooray. So, I hope you guys... So, if you guys are actually enjoying Spirit of Justice, I hope you guys are enjoying that, because... to be honest, Webkinzdare56 is only on Justice for All. To be honest, that's where we're at. We're still on the first game. Well, not technically the second game. Yeah, so technically speaking, we're on the second... We're about to start the second game here shortly, so... Don't bear in mind. So we hopefully for all you guys out there who actually have Ace Attorney 6 on your 3DSs, all you guys are going to be enjoying that, and hope it's a way past cool game to enjoy. So you go play the game and enjoy it. But still, that's besides the point. This is back to the movie. Alright, the movie Ace Attorney and story. What is it about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about a rookie defense attorney by the name of Phoenix Wright, as he is trying to cover up. He's trying to do his job. He's a defense attorney. He's trying to cover murder trials through while 3-day trial day is set up for these trials. He's supposed to help his convicts and his witnesses, or not witnesses. Why? He's supposed to help. You know, he's supposed to defend his clients. You know, trying to help them out to try not to get the not guilty verdict. And throughout these things, there's going to be ties in. While there's overall this, you know, simple story, like, oh, here's this case, and here's this case, and here's this case. There's like two or three simple cases. There's a big overall story plot that clunches them all together into one big conclusive story. And as this is not going to be a spoiler review, I never do spoilers. I am not going to say what that is, but once you figure it out, where it comes up to near halfway through the movie, or slash the third trial in the game series, you should all know what I'm talking about, Ace Attorney fans. Then, yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about as one big character's backstory is explained to us right up front, and as we get to find out what that character all is about and how we help that character out in the bitter end. So, with this said, you might ask yourself, Sonic, what do you give Ace Attorney's story, both as a game series and a movie series? This is kind of both iffy, since we're kind of talking about the game series as well with the story. So, well, guys, I should just talk about my thoughts. Well, my thoughts on the story are, man, they catch almost, if not everything, mostly everything that the game series brought to us. Seriously, like I said before, this movie covers the first 2 or 3 trials, but like I think like this third one, I think the second one was covered, but it was only covered like through like a little if bits, like it was covered like a little like montage sequence, but it was just like, you know, here's this, and then moved on. It was kind of chopped into pieces to throw into film, just to cut. It was still there. While it was still there, we didn't see much of it compared to what we did to the games. But while it wasn't really there much, it still made an appearance in the film, and that is what counts. So, while this movie does kind of not really have brought stuff from the games that well to the movie as people might have thought they believed to be, this movie still delivers on the story of Ace Attorney and what it truly is about. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give the story of Ace Attorney none other than a 9.5 out of 10. So, yeah, buddy. Ace Attorney's story is amazing as a game series and a movie. So, Ace Attorney, obviously enough, way past cool series. If you're not into it, then go check it out sometime because it's a really, really way past cool series. So, check it out sometime. So, next up, we're going to cover none other than the acting. The acting. Alright, the acting. The acting of this movie. Man. As I said before, this time around, this is a Japanese movie, so we got Japanese actors. So, this is going to be a fun topic to talk about this subject. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, overall, these actors, some actors are kind of, iffy. There's only two actors in particular I just don't really kind of get, or I have problems with. Those two people are none other than the judge himself and Maya Fey. Maya Fey is, the reason why I don't like her that much is because, I like her. I love her as a character, both in the game series and someone in the movie, but still. The girl who, the actress who plays Maya, or it wasn't her, I don't think it was her fault. I think it's it's the guys behind this film. The way they directed her character to play in the movie. They made her seem like too down and about and just kind of gloomy, like, oh man, I'm Maya Fey. Oh man, my sister, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna say what because it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler for the movie and the game. I'm not gonna say it. But still, oh, I'm Maya Fey. I'm gloomy. I'm sad. I'm not happy. But still, overall, while there's a behind the scenes, like some sort of videos somewhere around the web where you can clearly see the actor, like in costume, mind you, in costume as Maya Fey, be all joyful and happy and cheerful and giggly and bubbly. And that is what Maya Fey is. She is giggly. She is joyful. She is happy. She's just bouncing off the wall happiness. Granted. Like I said before, there is moments in the games. Where something big happens to Maya that impacts her emotionally. But yes, while she was still upset in the game series, as when that event happened, I'm not gonna say it before, I'm not gonna say it because it's a spoiler, but still, when that thing does happen to her and it hits her hard in the game series as a whole, she is sad and she is emotional, but she still has that bubbly kind of calm personality towards her. This actress in particular just brings Maya Fey to a downward spiral where she's kind of just like, she's gloomy, she's depressed, she's just kind of not there. She doesn't smile as much in the movie at all. And that's just sad, to be honest. That's just sad. Because like I said, Maya Fey is a brilliant, swell, and lovable character. Literally, I love Maya Fey as a character. But just, this movie just brings her out just kind of iffy. Just kind of So with that said, Maya Fey, with that kind of my iffy problems with what Maya Fey said, let me talk about the judge, which is kind of shorter. The judge in particular, this is a spoiler alert for the review coming up. We're going towards the design, but still, there's something wrong with this. The movie, with the way they present the judge, both acting wise and design wise, it just god awful. Just not awful, but just kind of iffy. The judge in particular, also his acting wise, is his acting. We'll talk about, obviously this is acting, so we're gonna talk about his acting real quick. We'll get to design. We'll get to the design whenever we get to design. We'll talk about the judge whenever we get to that. But we're talking about his acting right now, so we'll talk about that. So alright. So his acting, this movie made the judge seem just so monotone. He did not emote that much at all in this movie. And that is just sad. Because when you see the judge in the game series, he's like all bug-eyed. He's like, oh, this. Oh, he's emoting. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm excited about this. Oh, Mr. So-and-so. Oh, Mr. Wright. Will you present this evidence? Whoa, Just like, he's like, he's goofy. He's exciting. He's a laughable. He's a joyful character as well. But but as a judge, he takes his job seriously. But still. But this movie, he's just sitting there, just in his chair in the movie. He's just like, oh yeah, Japanese word, yeah, Phoenix Wright, you do this. Prosecutor guy, you say this. I'm judge. Fear me. Seriously, that's all the judge does in this movie. He does not emote, and he does nothing in this movie, to our knowledge, that really brings him out and spices his character compared to the game series. And that is just sad, because these two characters are very, very likable to us. Us personally. I don't know about other people around the world and loving the game series. I don't know about loving the judge that much, but to us personally, we like the judge, and we love Maya Fey. And this movie, how they kind of bring them up as the actors, kind of, we're directing it in this, we're just kind of iffy. And like I said before, the actress that played Maya Fey knew just her own personality, her being herself as that actress, her being herself, that was Maya Fey. She knows, she could have just been playing herself on screen as Maya Fey, and that would have been just fine. But no, the director of this actress, just like, oh yeah, you go out there and be gloomy and be depressed and stuff. Be like freaking Batman and Superman or some crap like that. Just be gloomy and just be sad. We're just like, no, just bring us Maya Fey. Come on, you're happy. You're supposed to be goofy. You're supposed to be goofy. You're supposed to be joyful. You're supposed to be bubbly. Come on, where's Maya Fey? Bring her out, please. Whether I can't talk. I can't talk. Webkinzdare56 blah. Anywho's, will the real Maya Fey please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. No, I'm kidding, but still. While I still do have problems with those two actors and actresses, these overall people who bring their all into this movie really do bring their all. The guys who play Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth in this movie are just so well done. Mia Fey is obviously Maya Fey's sister. What just happens to her? I mean, overall, was she still around on screen for a while in the movie? Then, you know, she brings the actress, her actress brings her along. Larry Butts, oh my god, that actor brings his A game to this. He is joyful, he is goofy, he is cracking jokes, he is just all over the place in this movie. So while I do have problems with the actor and actresses who plays Maya Fey, the younger sister of Maya Fey, and the judge. While I do have problems with those two characters and their actor and actresses playing those two, overall the actors in this movie, and overall acting in this movie is well done. I actually do enjoy the acting in this film. So with this, yeah, has to in my mouth with Sonic. So sorry. Ugh. Blah, get out of my mouth. What was that? I don't even know. Just kind of, I don't even know what it was. It was just kind of, I guess, a hairball. No, you're a coward, Webkinzdare56. Okay, whatever. Pass it on, Sonic. Go ahead. Do your thing. Alright, so, with this said, guys, while with this all said and done, I give the acting of Ace Attorney, the movie, a 8.5 out of 10. So, with this said, we're gonna move on to none other than the design. The design. Alright, the design and overall atmosphere of this movie. Man, this movie. While this movie is swell, and it's really done well. I mean, cause like when they bring the atmosphere to the court scene really well. Bear in mind, I wouldn't have mind the scene being a bit more lighter, because the screenplay of this movie kind of had a more darker, kind of faded, kind of a more darker atmosphere in the courtroom, but the way it was still presented was still swell and really put on well done. And I mean, well, overall, I mean, these characters, the characters in the movie, their costumes and their what the characters are wearing, just they fit Phoenix right. Phoenix is wearing his suit. He has the hair. Maya Fey, she has the outfit. Edgeworth has got his little, you know, that little napkin kind of handkerchief thing. Mia Fey's wearing her casual outfit. Larry Buzz has his all spiky hair, like his little has afro. Yes, he has an afro. He has this like spiky Sonic the Hedgehog hair. I'm kidding. That's more Phoenix when you think about it, Sonic. Yeah, I know. But Larry Buzz has his more mohawk, kind of blondish hair. Dick Gumshoe, while he is not big as he is compared to the games, he's still there, and the actor bring him on still pulls on a great performance and still looks the part of Dick Gumshoe. And overall, some other characters as well. Pretty much all these characters bring their all with their designs, and they feel like they just jumped right out of the game into live action with the designs. It's just so beautiful looking at these costumes. And that's just talking about costumes. Like I said before, the court scene looks amazing, beautiful. The outside atmospheres that the characters go to are beautiful. Like the forests they go to, like this lake they go to, this like little amusement, like this little kind of amusement park or kind of like little festival thing on the side of the lake they go to looks pretty interesting. Looks kind of it looks like they just brought their good props and good design out of this thing and actually brought it to film. It's just really, really wonderful how they did that. But like I said before, I'm not gonna forget about it since I just said on camera to talk about the judge's design. What I do not like is how they do the judge. And this is kind of going back to the character's design on this thing. They do not. I mean, this is kind of nitpicky. The judge in this movie is not bald. He is not bald at all. And he's granted. He's got the beard going down. He's got that big puffy beard that the judge has in the game series. But you know, this guy, the actor in the movie, does not have he has the beard. He has the beard at all, but he does not have bald hair. But like I said, that's like a nip. That's just like Dick Gumshoe, where he's not big and bulky like he is in the games. But while Dick Gumshoe is his costume is performed and put on screen well, we wouldn't have killed you guys to put like a bald cap on the dude. Like seriously. Like, I mean, you don't have to. Obviously, you don't have to shave his head. That's just awful. I mean, unless the guy wanted to. If the guy volunteered to have his head shaved, then fine. But you know, wouldn't mind you to put a bald cap on the dude to make it at least look the part, just at least appear the part of the movie. Like seriously, it couldn't have killed you to put a bald cap on the dude. But like I said before, that's just a nitpick. But overall, you might ask yourself, Sonic, how do you feel? What do you feel about the design on the score rating? Well, I'm happy to say that this movie gets none other than a 9.5 out of 10 in design. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move on to the final thing, which is the music. The music. Alright, the music of Ace Attorney 2012. Okie dokie Loki. Alright, what do I have to say about this? Well, they bring some of, they brought such many great musics from the game series over to movie form in a new classic, more remastered style way that makes you feel like, man, I love this music. I love this music back in the games, but man, it sounds more brand new in this movie. And man, like while you hear it before, it brings out a brand new experience for you guys since you're watching this movie. So, wow, that's really good too. Overall, the overall theme of this movie, which is going to be kind of iffy because the title of the band is kind of iffy because this is a kid-friendly channel. But I'm going to say it. Porno Graffitis, yes, Porno Graffitis 2012 Spark. That song is swell and really, really put on. And I love the feeling of that song whenever I hear it over and over and over and over and over. That song is just so brilliant and well done. And the overall music of this film just fits every single bit that goes on screen, goes on into the film. It just, the music of this film is just swell and put on, and it's just brilliant it's just brilliant to listen to the ears. So what to say, ladies and gentlemen, I give the music of this movie none other than a 9.5 out of 10. I love the music, I love the music, I love the music. So what to say, ladies and gentlemen, overall, how do I feel about Ace Attorney, the movie? Well, guys, while there is some things that might have made the movie a tad bit more kind of better, while there might be a bits and pieces of story elements that might be, you know, kind of bring the story out a bit more better and make it more flusher to the story. You know, Eric, you know, the music of this film, I mean, obviously the music of this film brings out the soul. The actors and actresses who play the roles in the movie bring it their all. And you know, overall, this movie overall brings the spirit of Ace Attorney to a film format. It is just put on swell and well done. So overall, guys, while the movie does have some iffy nitpicks and kind of sort of ant-sized flaws to it, this movie is overall a great watch and a really, really great experience to see one of the greatest game series of all time put into film format. And I can't say enough. Ace Attorney, as a series overall, is one of the greatest game series ever created, hands down. I can't say it enough. Ace Attorney for the win. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, I overall give Ace Attorney 2012 a 9 out of 10. And like I said before, if you do want to check it out for yourself, a put longer link will be in the description down below for you to check out the movie for yourself. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and watch it. And like I said before, if you want to check out our previous review of none other than Ace Attorney, then that link will be in the description down below too. As of right now, because as I said earlier before in this review, the original review is down off of YouTube for public access. It's only available through unlisting, so you can only see the old review if you watch this review of Ace Attorney itself. So ha ha ha. So with this set and done out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, you might ask yourself, Sonic, this is the very, very final episode of none other than Sonic Re-Reviews. And the next episode will be a brand new the next one will be a new episode of Sonic Reviews. But you might ask yourself, Sonic, what is it going to be? Is it going to be a game? Is it going to be a movie? What's it going to be? What's this thing going to be? You have to find out yourself when it comes to you in a couple of weeks. And all I gotta say is this, a hint in mind, just keep swimming. All I can say. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm signing out. See you guys next time.